Hello everyone, this is Commando Doggo. I hope you all had a good Christmas and a good holidays. I myself was quite busy, that's why I haven't released a video in a long time. Some others were as well. The event got cancelled and I got sick before Christmas, so yeah, it's just been a bit hectic. But we're back now, we're going to do some designing. And yeah, here we have a finished multi-crew event ship. So there has been some major issues with this ship. It's been taking a lot longer to build than I expected. At first the plasma wasn't working, and then I was having problems trying to get the multi-crew to work, and then the hover script was giving me problems. It was just issue after issue, and it was just taking a very long time to build this thing, a lot longer than I expected. And then the last major issue is the main turret is bugged. As soon as the main turret gets hit by any collision from autocannons or lasers, plasmas and rail cannons seem to be fine, but any autocannons or lasers hits the main turret, all of a sudden all moving parts on the ship simultaneously get stuck or start getting sticky. It's just a bit of a weird physics bug and I haven't quite figured it out. I've had this problem on one previous older ship a long time ago, and it's just a bit of a weird reoccurring issue to do with the weight distribution and the weight of the ship and the turret, center of mass, a bunch of different things. I'm not quite sure what the pinpoint cause is. So yeah, the ship has been pretty much defenseless as soon as the main turret gets hit by lasers, and it was a bit disappointing, but I spent so much time working on the ship and I'm getting a bit burnt out now, so I thought I'll just show you guys the footage of what I have managed to do with it. So enjoy.
What is going on? Are we in the ground? Okay, we're ready to go. Oh yeah, they're shooting way more reliably. Let's see. No, my turret.
Oh, and there it goes again, I'm losing control, see?
Yeah, me at the same time. Get back down, you damn turret.
Okay, so to speed things up, we did multiple tests like this, and pretty much it was always the same. As soon as the main turret got hit by lasers, all of a sudden I lost control, I would keep getting stuck, and the weird thing was that this problem would actually transfer to the multi-crew turrets as well, even though they're not even connected. So it's just a really weird problem, not really sure what's causing it, but as a result we can't fight back, we're pretty much a sitting duck as soon as I get hit. If the ship gets hit and the turrets don't get hit, then the problem doesn't happen, but as soon as the turrets get hit, the main turret that is, all of a sudden all moving parts in the ship become sticky and eventually get stuck and unable to move, and I can't fight back. So yeah, it was a bit of a disappointment, but yeah, so I made a new version of the ship. I tried to fix the issue, I did some more testing with Happy Trigger. I also rebuilt the main turret to be closer to the Tortoise's turrets, because that ship works fine, my previous Max Voxel. I did some more extensive testing, made improvements to the ship. However, despite all the successful tests, as soon as I took it out into the real world again and got hit by 20 lasers or more, the turret would just get stuck. So it's just a bit of a weird problem. I'm not quite sure how to fix it. It's an underlying issue with the physics and the shape of the ship and the turrets and the weight of everything. I'm not really quite sure what it is. There's several factors involved. Luckily it works against plasmas and rail cannons, but that's only because those weapons do very clean shatter damage that literally just evaporate the blocks that they touch. I think any sort of collisions, no matter how small it is, autocannons, lasers, that seems to count as very tiny collisions, and regardless of how little damage is done, it will just cause the turrets to get stuck, and it's just a bit of a weird issue. I'm not quite sure how to fix it. I might have to rebuild half the ship to make the center of mass more evened out, like my previous max voxel that has a better, more evened out center of mass. I might have to rebuild the turret a third time. I'm not quite sure, but I am a bit burnt out and I do want to take a break to work on my smaller ships. So that's pretty much the gist of it. Judging from my previous ships, I do think a multi-crew can work. It just needs to be on a more simpler shaped ship with a more evened out center of mass, because whatever causes the issue with the turrets getting stuck, it really does have something to do with just the overall shape of the ship and the center of mass and the weight distribution being very weird and all over the place. And I think I just went a little bit too crazy with the design, and for whatever reason the Starbase physics just isn't having it. Because if that wasn't the case, then all my previous turret ships wouldn't work fine, while this one doesn't, so it really is something to do with the odd shape. That's what I think anyway. And long story short, this is going to need a massive redesign if I ever hope to get this to work. Good news is, I did a lot of new experiments and the plasma thruster works. The multi-crew turrets, I'm pretty sure they work by themselves as well if they were put onto a simpler ship. A lot of stuff works, it's just the main turret and the shape of the ship and the weight distribution is just causing some weird physics jank, and I just can't figure it out. But anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Sorry if it's a bit disappointing. I was hoping to get this multi-crew event ship up and going soon, and I didn't want to bug anybody until it was finished. I wanted it to be a nice surprise, but unfortunately some experiments just don't work out, and this is one of them. And yeah, until next time, I think I'm going to work on some smaller ships because I need a break. I'm quite burnt out from trying to get this one design to work. I'll salvage what I can, and I'll see if I can continue this project at a later date. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.